Okay, here I am, waiting for the surgeon to come in so I can get re-examined and go over my paperwork and pay for my surgery. Yeah, so that's it for now. Okay, I'm going back to my car. I just paid for my procedure, which will be on November 8th. My God, it's 6:30 in the morning. It's the same thing as when I had my gastric bypass. I am the very first patient, so I have to report to the hospital at 6:30 in the morning. I'm not really excited about the 6:30 in the morning, to tell you the truth, because I think, God, I'll be up all night. All right, that's it for now. Wow, yeah, 6:30 in the morning. I am so not a morning person. But things have to be done, so we're gonna do it. Yeah, the surgeon went over a lot of information, and basically it's a real simple, easy task. He is going to put holes, per se, on the side near my underpit, my armpit. That's where he's going to go in at. So there won't be any scarring on the front, and that's how he's going to do the liposuction. Now, if there is a fat deposit around the nipple that could cause the gynecomastia to come back, he's going to cut an incision around the nipple area and take out the fat note that's in there, the fat deposit. He said more or less he's going to do that anyway, so I should be prepared for it. I have a mild case, is what he said. So he does not feel that anything is going to go wrong or should go wrong. Everything should be perfectly fine. He said right after the initial surgery, the liposuction, I will be swollen and I will be sore for a couple days, and I will have a binding, somewhat like a corset. He said it's like a vest that I'll be wearing to keep my chest area as flat and as comfortable as can be. I will be able to take it off. And he said, I will see the results within the very first day, even with the swelling of the chest area. He said, I will notice that it is flat, it's just swollen. So it is visible, but it'll take a week to 2 weeks for the swelling to go down. And there will be minor skin irritations. He said the first couple days, I will have pain, and he prescribed pain medication for that. But I'm already on pain medication, so God only knows what it's going to feel like. But he said it's not going to be unbearable. You know, it's obvious I'll be able to deal with it. So my eye keeps itching. God, I rubbed it raw, I think. The procedure only takes an hour, and I will be put to sleep for the process. So I'm very happy about that. It was a choice whether or not I was put to sleep or put under a local anesthesia, which I would still be awake for. That was a choice that he gives his patients, and of course I said, sleep. You're not doing shit to me awake, that's for damn sure. Especially in that area, I don't think so. There is a chance that I will lose feeling sensation within my chest area, but that will come back in time. But it could take up to 6 months for that, like a numbing feeling, he said. But other than that, within the first week or two, I should be fine. And there was I have no recommendations for exercising for the first 5 to 6 weeks. He said the longer I do nothing, first of all, exercise me. And he even specified the gym, okay? And he says, because I know you work out just by looking at you. Whoa, where did that come from? You know, like, I don't... But I wasn't going to correct him. Hey, if he thinks that I exercise at a gym, go for it, you know? That's a really good compliment to me, especially since losing all the weight that I did. Yeah, so he said the more time I take from not exercising and stressing out my upper body, the better the results will be, because I have to keep in mind that the liposuction is literally melting away the fat that's saturated within my chest cavity, and my skin is going to be like just hanging there, you know, in the beginning. And that's what I have to be aware of. You know, the longer I keep the bandage on, the vest that he's going to provide for me, as long as I keep that on for as long as I can, it'll help the body secure itself, well, the chest area secure itself back to my actual skin membranes, you know, the muscle membranes within my chest wall, and that will help flatten the area. Now, there is a possibility that there might be extra skin left over, you know, sagging skin that might not contour back to the body as it should, and that is a procedure where I would have to go back in and he would cut it off. And again, it would be near the nipple area, so the scarring would be minimal, so I wouldn't have to really be concerned about that. The only thing that would cost me, he said, would be the anesthesia fee and the hospital fee. He wouldn't charge me any further fees on his behalf if that had to be done. But he really doesn't see that having to be done. He said because my skin itself should rectify and just grow back naturally and stay firm, you know, firm up. And as long as I follow procedures with the vest and, you know, maintain not exercising and everything and taking care of myself as well as I should, there should be no issues. So I'm really happy about that. So the only thing that I'm not really crazy about is the 6:30 in the morning procedure. You know, I don't know. I'm just not a morning person. Since the weather's changed, my lips have been cracked, chapping. So if you see that, I know it's disgusting. You know, I'm trying to like bite it off as much as I say it, you know, because it drives me insane. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, that's my procedures. He took pictures. I don't know if I'm going to do the picture thing or not, you know. I'm learning and dealing with things on a daily basis, and I'm not going to say never, because never can change overnight. I didn't really think I was going to discuss this procedure, but today I feel more comfortable about it, and knowing that, you know, there really is nothing to worry about, and that's why I'm doing it. A lot of men who go through gastric bypass are going to go through the same thing that I'm going through, and fortunately enough, I had the credit cards come in order to enable me to have the procedure, as well as everyone who contributed and donated to my surgery fund. I did end my surgery fund only because I was able to raise up enough money to pay for the anesthesiologist, and I had to pay them cash. They wouldn't accept, or personal check. They wouldn't take credit cards. So thank you to everybody who contributed to that fund, because without that, I wouldn't be able to do this today, because I don't know how long it would take me to actually get that money up. So now that I have that taken care of, procedure is November 8th, and like I said, I just use my credit cards to pay off the balance, which I will have to pay until they're paid off. So we're looking at $5,000. Well, actually $5,100 I'm paying in total for that. But yeah, I guess my dream is becoming a reality, so I'm kind of excited about that. So I'm almost home, so I'm going to let you go, and I want to thank each and everybody for your support and your thoughts and prayers. Really appreciate it. And that's it for me for now. All right, everybody, have a great day.